Welcome back to Evelyn the Advocate. I am Dr. Evelyn Denise Hemphill. This is episode 24, the final episode of the series, and I want to use it to speak directly to you without a curriculum, without a lesson plan. You now know the cycle of abuse and why it isn't weakness that keeps survivors inside it. You know what coercive control is and how to recognize it before the physical violence begins. You know how to plan a safe departure and where to call for help. You know what family court actually does to domestic violence survivors and what you can document to protect yourself. You know what pro se litigation involves and where to find free legal resources. You know what sustained trauma does to the body and what healing actually requires. And you know that forgiveness is medicine, that identity is built, and that who you are is not defined by what was done to you. Knowledge that took me a lifetime of pain to accomplish. I am giving it to you directly because information is the most protective gift one human being can give another. To the survivor watching this right now, if you found this channel because you are in a dangerous situation, you do not have to be ready to leave. You just have to be willing to get information. Please begin building a safety plan today. Preparation is the difference between options and no options when the moment comes that you need to move. What comes next and the final word. This series is complete, but this channel is not done. Evelyn the Advocate will continue with ongoing episodes on legislative updates, conversations with survivors and advocates, and responses to questions from this community. Subscribe. Share this channel with one specific person who needs it directly to them with a message that says, I thought of you when I found this. South Carolina currently ranks 6th in the nation for domestic violence. That is not an abstraction. That is people in my community, people who I grew up with, where I grew up at, who trusted the wrong person the way I did. I am not going to look away from that. As long as survivors are being failed by the systems that exist to protect them, this channel has work to do. Romans 8:28 says, in all things, God works for the good of those who love him. All things, every abuse, every courtroom loss, every night I laid on the couch not knowing how I would survive the next week. God used all of it for the good, for this, for you. I am Evelyn the Advocate. I was put here for this, and I'm not going anywhere. I am living proof that hardships do not have to define who you are or your future. I am Evelyn Denise Hemphill. Key takeaways. Share this channel with one specific person today, not a general post, a direct message to one person who needs it. That is how this information reaches the people who needs it most. The National Domestic Violence Hotline is available right now. 1-800-799-7233. Your survival is not just for you. Every person who makes it through what you are facing becomes a resource for the next person inside it. You are part of this movement, whether you know it yet or not. You were not put here to be silent. Neither was I. And together, we are louder than anything they counted on.